Hello, welcome to McBoss Capital live stream here. My name is Michael Chu. Today is Wednesday, July 22nd, 9:13 a.m. Mountain Time, past 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We have Nasdaq down 0.1%, just slightly after yesterday's good jump. Today Dow is also up 0.1%. S&P is near flat, and Nasdaq volume, NYSE volume is lower. Let's go look at the index chart here. We have Nasdaq Composite. So once again, we bounce back to the 10-day, and we yesterday, we just closed exactly near that line. Today, we kind of came down at the open, and then we bounced back again. We're at the 10-day, so we still haven't crossed the 10-day. If you draw a trend line on the upper points here, except this and this point, these 2 points, you're able to see that trend line very clearly, like going down. So until we cross that line, and then the secondary points would be like, the high of these 2 points here, because that's where it was rejected last time. So I think like there's a multiple entry point if the index do come back up. But obviously, with earnings season coming up, anything can happen, especially with Google and Tesla reporting today. That will be huge movers after hours. So yeah, so that'll be interesting to see what will happen. Let me just refresh this. So that's Nasdaq. Let's go to S&P. This one is just hovering really tight around the 10-day as well. You see the green line is exactly where it is. So again, you can see the double point here, right, which it couldn't cross and break out. So very similar chart, if we omit those 2 points, we have a nice trend line coming down, although this trend line is much less steep. And but at the end of the day, we need to come back above 10-day and start rallying again, right? That's the goal, and break out from these 2 points here, and then the previous high, right? Those are the resistance level. Well, let's go to Dow. The Dow very similar. You can draw a downtrend line from the top here, and it will be very similar to the 10-day here as well. But it did come up earlier today, but it has given back its gain, so that is very negative, right? It's very similar to those days that pop out here, like this top here, this one here, and now this one, right? So you can see it just doesn't have the power to go higher. Like clearly you can see the resistance. Let's go to Russell. A little bit slow right now. Okay, here we go. Well, this one also, you can see yesterday was a nice day. It closed above the 10-day very clearly, but today it just couldn't keep going. It's down 0.7% at this moment, sliding back slowly, like just slightly below the pink line here, the 10-day as well. Just a little bit below it, right? So, in terms of stocks on the move, let me show you what's happening here. Let's go back to the main page and refresh this. So we have BLFS, Bio Life Solutions. This is biotech, I believe. Yeah, let's go to it. It's making a big move today, breaking out right here from this buy point right here, this line, dotted line. Um, it's now in the middle range of the day. It's still up almost 5%. It's not related to earnings, so I'm not sure if there's any news or just it just move because it's you see this stock can keep finding support at 21 day, and then here 10-day, and then we bounce. So it's pretty healthy technically. So TFIM, TFIN, financial stock, VICR, John Wiley, PSX. So all the um, some of the EQNR here, like those are some of the refinery related stocks, right? PSS. This one just going straight up. It just keep going. What's the other one? EQNR. It's integrated. Just keep. This is a really big move today, up almost 5%. So the refinery area is still doing really well. FET, right? AMG, financial, Andy, food related, VVX. Okay. Let's see here. Kalu, aluminum, EQ. What's it? Seagate, MXL. So there's some tax here. VVX, Bell, STLD, and MPC, another refinery here. So volume is low at this time. I mean, it's okay, but it's not like strong. There's not even 20 stocks here. So that's one problem for sure. Like the growth stocks just not moving on volume, if they are. Um, and what else? Yeah, let's take a look at some of the tech stocks that are moving this morning. Let's look at STX first. Well, this one has bounced back one, two, three, fourth day bounce right now, and it's coming back above the all the moving averages, the short-term ones. So this is really a good sign. Like this is recovering pretty nice. Again, we need to see it close decisively above the red line and all the moving average. So today, if it can close where it is right now, it looks pretty good. Like it looks like, a strong potential leader going forward, right? Assuming the market can rally as well. But at this moment, it looks good, STX, right? Let's go look at MXL. This one is also trying to come back, but it's still below the short-term moving average, right? It's still below. It's just sitting at where is it? The red line right now. So it is above 1021, and now it's at the red line, right? So, um, you know, it's looking good. It's looking good. Like, if it follow through tomorrow, like that will be a nice follow through breakout, right? So from a trend line anyway, because the trend line is kind of coming down pretty hard right now. That's another problem is that these trend lines are very sharp. So even if they do break above it, it can fail because there's a high chance of failing because it could just come up enough and then fall again. Like it's just too steep. So it hasn't really tested all the sellers yet. So that's MXL. Um, let's look at another one, LSCC this morning I saw. Well, this one's also coming back up to the above the 1021 and now at the red line, right? So again, I mean, technically you could buy today because it's above 1021 and the 50-day is sloping upward, so it's not really a resistance line because it's still going up, right? But yeah, but if you want to see it clear that line too, then yeah, then you can wait. Um, but again, this market is very tricky right now because any earnings like Google coming out later will can easily bring the market down tomorrow but it can also go up too, right? If it goes well. So there's it's just kind of a little bit of a gamble, 'cause yeah. Okay, so that's LSCC. Let's go to Dell. So SMCI have a really good report, like a preliminary report. So it kind of propel other stocks in the group. So this is SMCI up 24% on 300% higher volume. So really good preliminary report. Market likes it, so it jumps a lot, and that propel like Dell higher as well because they're kind of in similar group. So this one's a nice move today, up 10%. Other stocks, HPE also got a little bit momentum from that as well. Here you go, up 5%. So really nice move. It's a nice move back above the 10-day. Yeah, it looks really strong. Let me see, what other stocks do I have checked here? Let's see. So yeah, so I think, did I talk about AMD? Okay, let's talk about AMD. Here you go, moving back up again. This one also really nice because this one is clearly above all the short-term moving average and also it tested the 1021 day right here twice. So this is a really good one. And we are near new high as well. And this has been consolidating. It's very choppy, but it has been, kind of building a nice tight base at the top here rather than below the 50-day. It only when look at this 50-day support coming back on after that drop. intraday, and then from there we bounce. So this very strong stock right now. Let's keep going here. So we already talked about most of this here. We have Budweiser here. Lots of stocks reporting to you. LEA, WAP, that one reported did well. Again, a lot of the refineries, STLD in the steel area, AMI in the financial, NIC in the financial. Um, let's take a look at those two. Because financials is still hovering around. It's not super strong, but it's okay. This one, it has already reversed from this morning, intraday high, and I see this one also reversed. So that's the negative part. Like they both reversed after making a new high. You see, so that's not a good sign for financials today. At least from just the look of these two stocks. What was I gonna say? I think overall the market is very nervous, right? That's why let's go back to the index. That's why we're not really coming back above the short-term moving average yet. And the other thing is setting up for a possible like IBD follow through day, right? Because on the fourth day or later, if we have a huge jump in higher volume, it's considered a follow through day, which is a potential signal for a market turn, right? So we have lots of distribution days, like nine distribution days in the last 5 weeks, and um, so we need a follow through day to kind of get back to a momentum rally. Anyhow, thank you all for watching. Earnings is gonna change a lot of what's gonna happen, like which stocks gonna become leaders. So I will be more patient now, than ever in the last month or two, just to see what kind of leadership we're gonna get, and even if we do have a rally, right? We might not have a rally. We could easily break down. Like you just don't know. Thank you all for watching. Have a good day.